You're listening to a CanadianMovieCrew.com production.
G.I. Joe the movie is the story of the G.I. Joe team taking on Cobra. Or is it?
G.I. Joe! Yo! G.I. Joe!
Welcome back to the Or Is It Movie podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Sean Taylor.
And I'm Mean Mark, or should I say in this case, Mean Mark.
Yeah. Today we're taking a look at G.I. Joe the movie. I think the third animated movie we've ever taken a look at.
Well, this was my idea, I will admit it, and maybe apologize later. But at the same time, we did He-Man and She-Ra. We've done two of those.
Yep. We did the Transformers movie.
So this is our fourth, and I figure why not keep stomping on the old childhood there with these animated movies.
And these ones, this has actually a lot to do with those other movies. So,
big time.
We'll get to that later. This one
also actually kind of has a link to Film Studies Past.
It does, yes. We can welcome to the show Burgess Meredith, who you might know as either Rocky's trainer from the Rocky movies, or you may remember from the 1960s Batman show where he played Penguin.
That's right. And other stuff.
Other stuff that he's done a lot in his career.
Yeah, his storied career.
Also want to welcome to the show Robert Remus.
Wait, who's Robert Remus?
He's Sergeant Slaughter.
Now, to be clear, he's not just voicing Sergeant Slaughter.
He is Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah. Oh, and let's welcome Don Johnson.
Don Johnson? Really?
Don Johnson. Did you not see that in the opening?
No,
credits?
I missed that.
It wasn't like a voice actor that just happened to be named Don Johnson. No, this is Miami Vice fame. To a lesser degree, Nash Bridges fame, Don Johnson.
Wow.
He was Lieutenant Falcon.
Oh, I thought his voice sounded familiar.
So you missed it at the beginning, and you went the whole movie going, this guy is, wow, if Don Johnson needs a voice backup, this guy's gold.
Yeah. My first thought was, wow, that voice sounds familiar, and then my second thought was, this character sucks. So the second one kind of overrode the first one.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back to the show, Peter Cullen.
Right.
Who, of course, was in Transformers.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't really go through that too much because they're all voice actors and it would take me a long time.
Yeah, there's other voice actors that have done a lot of stuff, like Corey Burton's been around. There's my goodness. Let me get his name because Christopher Collins plays Cobra Commander and
Starscream.
Sounds a lot like Starscream.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do have a very short synopsis for this movie.
Oh, please.
So we open with the 1980s music video for America Fuck Yeah. We see a dark figure infiltrate the Cobra compound as Cobra Commander is made to be a complete fool. The intruder is a woman? Yes. Was it Pythora?
Yeah.
Pythora or something.
Pythona.
Pythona? I don't know.
Yeah. I wrote it down.
And she says, go steal this energy machine. So Cobra shows up and the Joes fight back with their super awesome attack vehicles that are on sale at Kmart. And Cobra retreats per usual. The Joes follow them, but are ambushed by the spandex-wearing cartoon version of the Knights who say knee. We sit through the new recruit trainings, which could have been fatal if they had gone wrong. Lieutenant Falcon fucks up because he's a douche, and Cobra begins to beat the Joes. But thanks to Falcon learning his lesson, he saves the day. Oh, and Sergeant Slaughter shows up, and Duke, quote-unquote, dies. The end. That's all you pretty much need to know.
But Duke doesn't die.
He doesn't die, no. He slips into a coma and then at the end comes out of it when everything's done. So
yeah, conveniently he waits until the mission's complete.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, that coma. Woo! So how'd we do? Oh, we won?
We won? Oh, good.
Good. When's the after party? I'll be getting up.
Well, you brought this to our attention, Mark. What are your thoughts?
All right, so I was a Joe fan back in the day. I didn't have a lot of the action figures, but I lived in one of those neighborhoods where like there was varied tastes, and everyone played with the toys that the other kids had, and so when it was GI Joe Day, which I think was every third Saturday, we just used other people's action figures and his tanks and whatever, right? But but I watched the cartoon religiously, and because Transformers was going to be on in about half an hour, so
Yeah.
yeah, and I remember seeing this movie a while back, but my gosh, seeing it now through the Or Is It eyes.
Yeah.
Let's start with this opening, right? So you get the budget to take your small screen show to a big screen, because this was an actual big screen movie. And the best use of that budget is to start the movie with a bunch of bubbles and unnecessary crotch shots of Cobra soldiers.
Yeah, and that song sucks, by the way.
Oh yeah, Cobra,
Like, okay, like I know the hook, the GI Joe, the real American hero, GI Joe. I know that part.
That was the theme song, right? That's
Yeah,
basically all that you got. Yeah,
but that was that song always the song?
This is the extended cut of the song. So it didn't have the guy shouting Cobra. It was like fights for freedom wherever there's trouble. GI Joe is there. Then there's like the next phrase, which I can't remember because I'm not a kid anymore. And then it just goes to GI Joe, and then it does the GI Joe part like 2 or 3 times, and then wraps up. Let's get this show on the road. So this was they went in. They had to take this beat and then somehow turn it into like a full length song. And in the 80s, that meant like 5 minutes. It wasn't, a 2.5 minute, 40 hours in the studio for a 2 minute 18-second song. No, it was a full 5 minutes, So
Yeah.
it's
just that song's terrible. Like,
oh yeah, exactly. They hung their hat on this thing. And speaking of this terrible song, so the show was always known, and kind of almost comedically so, for not killing anyone, right? So
right.
every time, like, they would blow up tanks like they were made out of cardboard, but you always saw the soldier getting out of the tank.
Yeah.
Or parachuting from the plane or whatever. In this one, though, this opening credit fight, they blew up manned vehicles left, right, and center, and the Cobra version of a Star Destroyer had to have been manned to the gills. It was huge. Like, they were launching other vehicles from this vehicle. So it's not like it was just Chet at the helm, and everyone else jumped out for the fight. Like, and they blew that thing to smithereens. I mean, this thing has massive... this part of the movie, sorry, right in the beginning, massive casualties, and they haven't even finished the song yet.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're like, oh, really? You think it's funny? We're not killing anyone? Fine. Fuck you. We're going to start blowing up Cobras left and right.
And the thing is they show Duke in this movie. And he flies up to the Cobra ship, and he plants a bomb on the bottom of it, and it blows up, and he skates away with his jetpack. And he does the same thing in the movie.
Yeah.
Is that his only move? Is that his bitch move?
They get the jetpack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like he kind of cribbed it from Boba Fett,
Of course they did.
Of course they did. No, but that was kind of his big move, right? Of course, because you had to then get Duke with the backpack jetpack. That's what you needed to.
I see.
With a gun.
I see.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I love the idea too that Pythona like breaks in. I think she kills a couple people on the way in to really do what a conference call could have gotten done.
Yeah.
Like, we had unlisted numbers back in the 80s. Is that what happened here? Like, she just couldn't find the number and was like, fuck it, I'll just go to it myself. Like, is the Terror Dome unlisted?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, I never watched the show.
Oh God, you must have been lost.
I was just trying to get everyone's name. I couldn't keep up with it. Low Light, Jinx, Lift Ticket, Destro, Iceberg, Beachhead, Quick Kick, Tunnel Rat, Dial Tone, and he's the communications officer. Okay, Roadblock, Bazooka, Lieutenant Falcon. Gung Ho, Ripper, like the only one Snow Job, which Snow Job, really? Snow Job,
Yeah.
really?
That's right. He was the guy in the white parka.
Yeah, no shit.
yeah, and his specialty was driving a Skidoo. Essentially, that's
Yeah.
I think the Canadian import G.I. Joe.
Like Shipwreck, Monkey Wrench, Buzzer. I'm going through IMDb to get these. Torch. I had no idea who these were.
Well, and the weird thing is too, is that a lot of us didn't, because of that cast. Like, I'm only recognizing a few names. A lot of them, a bunch of them were invented for this movie, and you saw them, like all of Beachhead's recruits.
Yeah, they were all new. I kind of got that.
They were new. So same with Sergeant Slaughter's recruits.
Oh, okay.
They were all new. Like, this was the Sarge's big debut.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah, he was not on the show. He came in for this movie, and then he made appearances. I think episodes after that. It was kind of the same as when we reviewed Transformers. How they had the movie was kind of like a whole bunch of episodes that changed what came after, right? So after this movie came out, of course, they had a whole bunch of different.
I guess they had more characters, but that didn't change much of the storyline. Then
No, but it didn't do that. But it changed the different characters that came in, and so that's when. Like 87 was when the Sarge got his action figure released.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I remember listening to the story of Sergeant Slaughter telling the story about how he became,
A G.I. Joe?
like how he got to work with G.I. Joe. And it was essentially he worked for Vince McMahon Sr. And he said, I have this opportunity to voice this cartoon character, and they're going to make dolls and whatever out of my likeness. And he says, well, if you do that, then you can't work for this company. And so he quit the WWF at the time, where he was huge. He was a huge babyface because he took on the Iron Sheik and all of the evil foreigner,
quote unquote foreigners.
Yeah, foreigners, right?
Didn't he beat up some Canadians too?
Yeah. Well, he had a big feud with Pat Patterson, who is Canadian, but
There you go. So we weren't left out. Yeah.
yeah, but that wasn't a national thing, but. And so he went out, and then after he did G.I. Joe and that contract ran out, he came back, and that's when he became the Iraqi sympathizer back in the late 80s, early 90s. And
this came out in 87, so he would have had to quit in about 86.
It was about 89 when he came back.
Right, so he was gone for about 2 to 3 years, right?
No,
so.
Hang on, 90 when he came in. Because after Warrior won the title, so.
Okay. And that's the link to the history of film studies because of our former podcast that we used to do.
Yeah, we used to do a wrestling podcast, so.
Yeah, and we sprung film studies off of it, so. I guess it's one of the ones we should have done back then, for that website.
Maybe.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? So you had a whole bunch of new characters that are trying to flood the market with more toys and new characters for us to get. Because then they would be then featured prominently in episodes later on, right? So we knew Gung Ho, we knew Roadblock, which is one of the more classic characters. That's why The Rock plays him.
You did. I didn't know any of them.
Sorry, we as in me and my buddies.
And I've seen both of the movies too, and I still didn't know who the fuck these people were.
Yeah.
I knew Duke. I figured he was I figured he was the guy. Who was the guy? Who was the bigger guy above him?
Oh, Hawk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that they brought him in a bit later. Like, Duke was the field commander, Hawk was his boss.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was Duke that led all the missions, but, everybody's got a boss, so...
Okay.
Hawk was...
And that's the weird thing, too, is, like, okay, so there's Cobra Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and his boss is...
Serpentor.
Okay. And then okay. And now he has a boss... I missed his name. Globulus. Okay.
That's Burgess Meredith.
Right.
So, all right. So, to explain this one, in the beginning, it was just Duke and the boys and a couple of girls, because we're doing that, against Cobra Commander and his crew. It wasn't Serpentor. Serpentor came later. Again, another shake-up attempt.
Okay.
This guy Serpentor gets created by Dr. Mindbender. He was the guy with the monocle.
Yeah, got that.
Yep. So The story behind him is they went back and they dug up the DNA of Earth's most evil leaders.
Okay.
And combined
Stalin,
it all.
Hitler.
All of those guys, and so that way they could get the most fearsome, the quote unquote the greatest ruler of all time,
Right?
By combining the DNA of other great rulers. They didn't say. I don't think they came out and said evil necessarily.
Right.
Like they want. I don't think they name dropped them, but they just said the greatest leaders of all time, and so he was created to take over to lead. Right. So I can't remember exactly when this happened, but. It's right up around the time that it was Cobra, when Cobra went from a technological terrorist group to being gross snake puns.
Okay. So when they got the DNA, did they just inject it into a giant snake?
No.
Okay.
No, Serpentor's just a dude. He's like a...
No, I'm not talking about a Serpentor. Because in this movie, Cobra Commander gets reverted back, I assume, to his original form?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We didn't know before this movie. This movie is bringing a lot more to the table.
Okay.
No Globulus before this movie. No Sarge. Cobra Commander was just a high-pitched guy. And he had recently been supplanted by a Serpentor. That was all we knew going into this.
Gotcha.
So then and when I told you over text why I wanted to look at this movie, it was because this is when the Sarge comes in and shit gets weird.
Yeah.
I mean, weird for a Saturday morning cartoon. All of this biotech that they have wasn't around. It was tanks, guns, airplanes, other themed vehicles. If it could fly or drive or shoot, they were making it, right?
Right.
And that was it. And Cobra had evil versions of what the good guys had and vice versa. And it was awesome. Like, who wouldn't want a personalized helicopter with guns on it?
I thought it was boring, to be honest, because then it just becomes a laser light show of just things back and forth. And I was, that's the one thing about this movie. I got so bored.
Well, when you're 10...
Well, I guess. I mean, maybe.
It's a lot better.
I guess.
Like, well, look at Serpentor for a second. Like, you can see the transition to gross snake stuff because he's got the snake-themed thing going on. He's got these snakes that he just straightens out and they just fly right. And
yeah, okay.
But at his throne, he's got his little flying bike right there. It's just right there. He doesn't have to have one of the guys go and pull it around for him.
I love that scene where the Joes were attacking and he's like, "I will take them straight on," and they were like, "No, we have to protect you." He's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. And then and then he gets dispatched with, he's like, help, save me. Like,
yeah.
The world's greatest leaders.
Yeah.
But he never had to have the car pulled around because he parked it right in front of him.
True.
You mentioned all the names before. I got a note here. I love how they're still reaching for names, because that's the thing. They are reaching for names by this point. We had the cartoon for a few years already. Like, Dial Tone, we never had before. But way to date yourself. I was waiting for other... Well, I was waiting for other 80s Joe names like Cable TV, Denim, Shoulder Pads, Butt Slap, Smoking Inside, what I mean? Like, all stuff you had in the 80s,
Mixtape,
yeah.
Walkman.
Yeah. Walkman would have been awesome. He would have been your jogging instructor. Yeah.
Pogo ball,
Green Machine,
yeah,
Big Wheel.
Yeah, Big Wheel. Big Wheel, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I'm surprised they didn't have a G.I. Joe Big Wheel with guns on it. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Floby.
Floby.
He cuts all the Joe's hair.
And I have to ask. Okay, so they invent the BET.
Yeah. This is before the TV station existed.
Yeah, I was going to say no black people get to operate it. So this thing is a
broadcast energy transmitter.
Right. Okay. So it's done to give free energy to the world.
Kind of like it's it just
So our lights are supposed to run on energy Wi-Fi?
exactly.
Come on.
No, this is ahead of its time. This is what Tesla was working on.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Tesla was trying to get this done. G.I. Joe finished first.
For fuck's sakes.
Well, that's the thing. It's not even G.I. Joe inventing it. They're like, some eggheads over here who don't have muscles and therefore don't have action figures invented this thing.
And why? Okay, so, all right, I'll buy into the fact that it's an energy fucking transmitter. Okay, fine.
Well, and this is a world where we already have laser guns, so
yeah,
might as well, right?
Sure.
This is the least weird thing in this movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. But okay, so, but then okay, so they they first test it, and then it just makes one of the vehicles go on its own.
Yeah. yeah. This is, I'm not saying this is a good invention.
like you think that would be a major flaw in that particular design?
Well, you think the eggheads would have thought of it already?
You think, yeah.
Like, did there at the egghead facility, wherever that is, and oh yeah, it's the 80s. We're calling them eggheads.
Yeah. Poindexters.
Yeah. That's right, and we're shoving them in the mud. But did they turn this thing on and then go out, after a good day work, and then just go out to the parking lot? All their cars are gone.
I guess.
Yeah. And oh no, we got invaded by bullies. Oh, took all our cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is kind of a weird MacGuffin to have, that this thing that can just do. That just does this stuff, and they're like, "Wow, what a cool thing!" And it's like, really? You know how many car accidents you're going to cause?
Yeah, but then they turn it on again when Cobra attacks, and it brings them back.
Yes. You know what? I think the G.I. Joe we never got introduced to, called Parking Brake, probably got on the scene.
Yeah. You could have. Yeah.
I loved your at this point. So again, this is a low point for Cobra Commander's career, his own private military career, because he's already been ousted by Serpentor, and then finds out that guy has a boss, and he wants both their jobs. But I love how fiscally responsible he's trying to be when they're doing their initial raid in the Himalayas.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he actually says like this invasion's costing us a fortune. Like, he's saying that on the way there, like the operation's costing a fortune. What?
Right.
What is he referring to? Like all the snow jackets they had to buy their soldiers?
Yeah. All of a sudden they're worried about Brenda and HR pulling up their cost report sheets.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, you mean the Cobra accountant?
The Cobra accountant? Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. He was back just screaming at him. Did you notice that one of the bug drones bitch slapped Snake Eyes?
If I knew who Snake Eyes was.
Oh, okay. Well, if you watch the other two movies, he was the guy in the black armor with the face mask on all the time.
Okay.
Not important now, I guess, but essentially he was like their greatest fighter. And in this movie, he just gets bitch slapped. It's like, oh, sorry, Snake Eyes, it's not your episode tonight. So,
yeah, I guess.
And you mentioned the training earlier.
Yeah. So yeah, they have all these new recruit things, and of course,
it's weird. We have two training camps. We have the regular one headed by Beachhead.
Yeah, Beachhead. What a stupid name. What is his job? To guard the beaches?
He was presented like a Navy SEAL type guy.
Okay.
So you got him if you got the boat, the little mini boat that actually floated.
Oh, I think I had that. I had some of the toys, but I didn't know who they were, so I didn't get attached to them. I think they were like hand-me-downs from my cousin or something.
Just either like just really oddly themed army men.
Yeah, well, they were the ones that would lose to the Transformers or to He-Man. That's all they would do, right?
Actually, you don't know how right you were, because years and years later in the comic books, That's right. G.I. Joe and Transformers did a crossover.
Did they really?
Absolutely. There's a whole series about it. They decided to merge the universes, and the G.I. Joes basically worked with the Autobots and the Cobra and Megatron. Cobra Commander had to get along with Megatron. And then they probably had that talk about why Starscream and Cobra Commander sound so much alike. Like,
oh, okay.
I wanted to see that in cartoon form, just so I could have that guy playing both parts. That's all I want.
That's so weird, but okay.
Yeah, you were right on.
They were just smaller. And
Pretty much.
And they had screws for elbows. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that's right. So they had to die.
Yeah.
But Beachhead's training regime.
Yes, yeah. So it's basically okay. So for a couple of them, they had to. First was the obstacle course, where they would first. Okay, then that's the thing. Okay, first, so they had to run through this thing, and all they had to do was ring the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So while they're running down this long corridor, they would blow up the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. So they blow up the ground. They'd have a giant electrical coil that was so electrified it glowed blue. Okay. Then you had two, I guess, mounted turret laser guns.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, don't forget about the firewall.
Oh, and the firewall. Thank you. So if this was a training mission, and these guys didn't pass the training mission, they would die.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
I can't see how that's a good thing.
No. It really does cull the weak.
No
sure.
shit. This is the G.I. Joe Hunger Games. That's what it is.
That's right. So yeah, the prospective G.I. Joes, Weakling and Hobble, didn't make it. They their parents were notified by a visit from Duke.
Yeah. Stumpy didn't make it either. So
Stumpy didn't make it. That's right. So,
God damn.
I thought of another perspective one, was it's not very PC of me to say. So
oh, go ahead. I'll cut it out if it's too bad.
ADD didn't make it because he couldn't.
Yeah, I got distracted.
What
the hell was that? Boom.
Boom. You know.
That's good. That's staying in.
And one of these trainees, Big Lob.
Was that the black guy?
The basketball themed guy.
Okay, yeah, really, no shit.
He was always running his own commentary.
Yeah, doing his own fucking commentary. Yeah.
This, and that's, I think, part of what may have helped kill the franchise, is that they were reaching so far for these characters, just to be like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, they've got, even Sergeant Slaughter has, like, an ex-football player who was kicked out of the NFL.
Oh my God, so cliche. Kicked out for unnecessary roughness.
Mm-hmm. So, that instantly makes you a tough guy, and apparently, well, I guess he rushed right past Beachhead's traps, but,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is insane. And also looking back to what else is insane is the accepted harassment from Lieutenant Falcon.
Yeah.
I did not pick this movie to try and be topical with what's going on in today's news.
Yeah.
I forgot about this part because little me, when I saw it, couldn't process that part. I was just like, well, get back to the fucking shooting. I don't care if you...
Well, he walks up...
Going into the
like, he walks up behind, I think it was Jinx?
That's right, Jinx.
Okay. Well, geez, there you go. Learned something. He walks up behind Jinx, slaps her on the ass. She turns around. Oh, my God. He's like, what? Want me to kiss it better? And I'm like, holy shit.
I think Don Johnson just pulled that from his real life. I think
like, holy shit, you can't say that.
You can if you look like Don Johnson. In the 80s.
Maybe.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think he goes, guys, I've got one for you. Here's what you do.
This is a move I have with the ladies. I call it the Weinstein. Here we go. Watch it.
Yeah. Well, and that's exactly why I thought we were going to get a G.I. Joe named Butt Slap. That's what inspired that's what inspired that action figure. He's got like one extra large hand. That's his power. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And she's just like, oh, you.
Yeah. And he brings a civilian woman. Okay, this is another thing. The women in Cobra, apparently their job is to infiltrate and get into whatever they need to get into. And they can do it so easily. Like, okay, the first one, okay, fine, is invited onto the base by Falcon and gets in that way. Fine. That's a perfectly valid way to get into it. The other time they do it is when they're hiding the BET in the civilian warehouse,
facility.
I guess, facility of some kind. And one of the guards ducks out, and it's Lady something.
Oh, the Baroness.
The Baroness, there you go. And she and I'm like, how the fuck did she get there? Like, do you people not have clearance? Do you guys not have security cards? Like, how did she get there?
I know. Like, what was it? Did she kind of kidnap a female guard and take her her credentials, or was it just one day she showed up and then it was shit? Jim, what the hell happened to you? You look kind of different.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm fine.
Yeah. Those pecs of yours are pretty big. You been at the gym, buddy, or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, So the whole, you're right. The whole seduction thing. They had some, female operatives who were able to go in.
Sure.
And that actually, you see that in all the time in movies, right?
Yeah.
It's as infamous as the getting out of a ticket by unbuttoning the shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but this, the second one I don't get. Like, why wasn't it one of the guys?
Yeah.
Like, why wasn't it Zartan or one of the there's the two twins,
Pete and Repeat there.
There you go, yeah. Tomax and Zamet.
Okay.
Yeah, Tomax, and then you spell it backwards, Zamat.
Wow.
I know. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Wow.
A Dave Chappelle sketch. Yeah, exactly.
Well, so, I really can't complain. I watched He-Man and we had Ram Man.
That's right. So, and Fisto, might I add.
And Manny Faces, who had many faces. Get it? Wink.
That's right. Tri-eyes.
Yeah, Triclops.
Triclops, sorry. Guess how many eyes he had.
Yeah, Clawful. Yeah.
Skunkor.
Yeah, Skunkor, yeah. Moss Man.
And that's the thing.
I guess. It was the time, I guess.
By using the nicknames and tying it into the theme, it made it so easy for kids to remember.
I guess. Man, our parents must have been so confused. See, I understand now, because now when I hear people talk about Pokemon, and they're just rhyming off the names like everything else, and I have no fucking clue. They could be speaking fucking Greek for all I know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like,
you're absolutely right. And that's the thing. Like my dad was born in the 30s. Can you imagine when I was asking for Clawful?
Yeah. Fucking what?
What? What's a Skeletor? Go outside and play. No, don't go outside and play, because that's where this is coming in from, obviously.
Yeah, you're getting this from somewhere, and it's not this house.
That's right. That's right. Here's a stick. Go play.
Yeah.
You know what his name is? Stick.
Stick, yeah.
You'll be able to remember it so easily, you dumbass. Sorry, my dad wasn't really Red Foreman.
No. The one thing in this movie too is when they. Okay, so the Joes, 3 of the Joes were captured, and they're locked up in their jail or whatever. And their big plan to break out of it is run.
Yep.
When they open the doors, run. Okay. I thought you had specialities, but okay.
Well, they didn't get all. I mean, this is about as good as them being out of the box, and when you lose the guns. Yeah.
Okay, but
that's what you got left, right?
Right, but see, but all the other cartoons at this time, all these guys had special powers, right? So they would use their special powers. Like these guys, they have their I guess their expertise.
Yeah, they don't have superpowers,
but they'll just use guns.
Pretty much, when it comes down to it, yes.
Like
or except for a quick kick. Guess what he could do?
Yeah, he can kick quickly, I guess.
They're like, we need a Bruce Lee guy in here, but we don't want to pay for the property.
Yeah. Well, look at the speaking of special things. The other training was find the bomb in the village in 5 minutes. It's an actual bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
This training is so dangerous. I bet you that was an actual populated village. Like, there were probably kids around, but Beachhead was like, fuck it, these guys got to do their job.
Why have a bomb? What if he's about to find it and it's 3 seconds left?
That dog could have died.
The dog could have died.
Because he's playing fetch with it.
This is a very poor training regimen. That's all I'm saying.
Did you get the names of the trainer and the dog?
Oh, yeah, I did. But
the trainer's name is Law.
Yeah, and the dog's name is Order.
Order, that's right. Yeah, but it's not exactly like the smartest bomb dog. Like, the bomb dogs are supposed to find the bomb and start barking.
Yeah, or sit next to it.
Yep, and just say, hey, here it is.
Yeah, but then the guy throws it away and he goes and fetches it.
Yeah. And what? And if you're so good, Beachhead, disarm your own goddamn bomb.
Thank you. You said the damn thing.
Yeah, you made it. Disarm it. It's like this is a bomb out of a Bugs Bunny cartoon, might I add.
Yeah.
Like Wile. Like I think their demolitions expert was Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. It's 6 sticks of dynamite in a bundle.
Yeah, taped with a little clock, a little alarm clock on it.
Yeah.
And 2 wires. Do I cut the blue one or the red one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what if that bomb was like obviously a real bomb? What if that training mission was actually a mission that Beachhead was told to do, and he just passed it off?
Oh, maybe that's
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Beachhead found out about this evil plot, and he says, I know, I'll let the trainees... I'm not going to go find a fucking bomb.
I'm not going to go fucking find a bomb. Fuck you.
Send the new kid.
Yeah.
Guy. Yeah, and the dog, too. That's fine.
Yeah, he says using the dog is cheating. I'm like, no, it's more efficient, asshole.
Yeah, that's how those things work.
Like,
obviously, Beachhead didn't do a tour with the bomb squad.
Like, fucking okay. At least the last one isn't so bad. It's just a dojo fight.
Oh, sorry. Can I go back for a sec?
Go ahead.
Okay. So this is going back to your point about Serpentor. When Serpentor's broken out of the G.I. Joe prison,
right,
they confine Falcon to quarters until court-martial.
Yes.
Right? Because he abandoned his post.
Right.
Did you see the look on Jinx's face?
I think so, yeah. It was kind of like a shock, wasn't it?
Not only was it shock, but it looked like she thought it was her fault that Falcon abandoned his post to go slap her on the ass and then offer to kiss it better. Like, oh, if my ass wasn't so nice, maybe he would have, stayed stayed at his job.
Damn women's.
That's like leave it to the 80s, to make her feel bad about something.
That's why you don't let women in the army. They are a liability, Mark. I keep telling you this over and over again. They are a liability. I'm just kidding.
The more you know.
And knowing is half the battle. Right.
Knowing is half the battle.
Which they never say in this movie.
No. There was no post-credits lesson to be learned here.
But they could have said it in the middle of the movie, too.
No. This is our job now. It's our job.
Oh, fuck.
That's right.
Fine.
Apparently. I have a note here. Burgess Meredith is playing to the back of the room in this one.
Oh, God, is he ever. It's okay. So let's talk about that guy. Let's talk about Bulbasaur or whatever.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so he's a sentient being on the side of plants.
Kind of. That's what I got. I mean, again, this is his... Like, everything that I know about Globulus, you just saw.
Okay. So
there was no... he was, like I said, he wasn't around. This is the rewriting of Cobra's backstory.
Right. So So in the beginning, there was plants.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, the barbarians, which are early humans or Neanderthals, came in. And...
Again, those bastards, man.
Right. And they developed technology and they destroyed blah, 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 environmental message, blah, blah, blah. So now he's going to... And he's part human, part plant.
I got part snake, beast
Was he?
thing
Because he looked human to me.
from the waist up. But once he got out of his little flying pod,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was also a snake.
yeah. Hence the origin of the organization's name, Cobra.
Right.
How this happened, we do not know.
Because he's from Cobra Law. Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Hit it right
Like
on the
I
head.
said-
You can't see it, but I'm rolling my eyes in a very dramatic fashion.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing. Like I said, this is where G.I. Joe shit got weird.
Yeah, no shit.
This, I checked out after this, to be honest. I stopped watching.
See, maybe that's the thing. Never do a fucking movie for your animated franchise.
Well, if you are, don't make it this weird.
True. Well, I mean, look at the Transformer movie. No one watched after that because no one liked Hot Rod.
And they killed off everyone's favorite character.
Yeah.
Bold move.
Bold
Didn't
move.
pay off.
Didn't pay off.
Yep. And this one, they're just like, well, now we have all these other weird plant-based toys to maybe buy. Fuck it.
Why would you? Like,
Yeah, I know there's no character to them. Like the original Cobra, you had guys like Destro, the Baroness, like they had character.
right.
You know.
Okay, so explain Destro to me, because is Destro not above Cobra Commander?
No, he was his second.
Oh, okay.
He was the Starscream to Cobra Commander's Megatron.
Okay. All right.
So that's the thing. He worked with him, but at the same time, he would sell Cobra Commander down the river at almost any given chance.
Okay.
Like short of walking into G.I. Joe headquarters and says, "I'll tell you everything." He's like, "No. If I can just bump this guy off, I'm going to take over."
Gotcha. Okay.
So then he's so pissed at Cobra Commander that when Serpentor shows up, he's like, "Well, fuck that guy. I guess you know what? Fuck it. I'm not getting any promotion because I just found out my boss is a boss. So you know what? I'll work for the new boss. Fuck you, Cobra Commander."
Right. Okay. So weird. So weird.
Oh yeah. But there is a character hierarchy, and it was played very simply in the episodes of the TV show.
Right.
That you got it, right? Like the bad guys bicker amongst each other, the good guys all get along and play nice and slap each other on the ass.
Right.
I'm sorry. In today's world, that is just so not cool. I didn't know it was cool back then. I never did it. And thank God I didn't pick that lesson up from
really.
Knowing is half the battle, right?
Yeah. Hey,
Walking
Toots,
around-
smack.
Yeah. Hey, good lesson today, teach. Snap. I really enjoyed that math. Whack.
There's someone about to get sexually harassed, and I'll give you a clue as to who it is. It's you.
Yeah. That's
Fuck.
right. That's right, Toots. Someone's gonna get harassed. I'll give you a hint. It's you.
It's you. Blammo.
Blammo. So my next note is an Indian, a Russian, and a Brit sign up to fight Cobra for the Americans.
And the bartender says, "What is this? Some kind of fucking joke?"
Yeah. I think Sarge would have said that when they walked in.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to tell a fucking joke here? You meatbags. Yeah. That. Apparently, they're America's best. That's why they were trained at the slaughterhouse, right? Because they passed all of Beachhead stuff. They probably just grabbed Beachhead and beat the shit out of him. That's apparently how these guys passed. Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
because these are some roughnecks, right? And that's the idea. Like it's a higher level. Like you've got to be uber tough to train with the Sarge and survive. And
I guess.
oh yeah, and
I kind of got that these were the problem recruits.
kinda right. So yeah, it was up to Sarge to bring him in line. And that,
Yeah.
and again, brand new element. We never saw this before. So this is the side that I like. Actually, the whole Cobra Law stuff is I'm like, but this I could kind of dig into.
Okay.
I'm going back to like Little Me. Is
Sure.
Like, oh sweet, these guys are tougher than tough. They're in a super secret base, and and of course the way they drew the Sarge. I wonder if part of this was in his contract, because I don't remember Robert Remus looking this Hulk Hogan-esque.
When he was younger, he was.
Oh, was he barrel-chested?
Well, he wasn't quite
barrel-bellied?
barrel-chested, but I mean, he did have a bit of a gut. But he was more in like like early Stone Cold Steve Austin ring shape. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Where he's not
so
built,
still,
but he's still, he has a solid frame.
you can tell he hits the gym, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is obviously an exaggeration. Obviously.
Of course. But yeah, it just made. But having it be, because I was watching wrestling back then too.
Yeah.
This is when right around the time this movie came out, I actually kind of transitioned from watching G.I. Joe to then watching the Sarge in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, like I know nowadays, if you remember, do you remember the toys from Polka Dot Door?
Oh, yes.
Sarge looks like Dumpty. The little egg-shaped one.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he looks like now, especially when he gets in the ring in his gear and starts wrestling. But
Oh, yeah. Even what was that one time? Oh, there was one event recently where he was at ringside with a bunch of it was WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't he get to punch a guy in the face?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad they gave up the whole rhyming scheme for Roadblock, especially when it came time for
Yeah.
to be played by The Rock.
Yeah, what was that all about? Because sometimes he rhymed and sometimes he didn't.
Yeah, that was just a thing that they tried, and I think looking back, it might have been kind of racist. Like,
Well,
he must be a rapper.
rap really
right?
wasn't out. This was 1983, I think.
We had this was 87,
This is 87. Okay.
but
So-
you're right though. His character was out pre-movie,
Yeah.
but we had Run DMC.
Yeah. I don't know if it was that
I
big
don't-
yet.
I don't know. I'm not trying to make it racist. I'm just like looking back. I'm like, is it?
I just they had a lot of cartoon characters back then. One of them would be a rhymer, right? So
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like which friend of Bugs Bunny's was the
not those ones. Like Transformers had one that rhymed. I know. I think it was Buzz Off from He-Man rhymed.
Yeah, that's right.
But I mean, like, so, like, it was sort of a staple of all the cartoons back then. So
I guess, yeah. So you had to have one.
yeah, but I just in this movie, sometimes he did it and sometimes he didn't.
Yeah, it kind of. I know it didn't really make sense. I was trying to think. Sorry, 1985 was the premiere of the cartoon.
Okay.
Right, so we had that's where we had the original narration. G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained special mission force. Its purpose to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world. So you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah. Oh, this was very blatant. I gotta tell you though something. They say Yo Joe and Cobra so often it loses all meaning.
Absolutely, yeah. I can imagine like some Cobra soldier takes off his mask for a couple minutes, has a seat, looks at the paper, flushes the toilet, and says Cobra. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He took a good shit.
And they just kept saying Yo Joe, and I'm like, okay, fine, yes, Yo Joe, yes, fine.
Oh, the guys outside are like, oh, it looks like Chet's medication's working because he had a big one.
Yeah.
Did you hear him yell Cobra? He must have done it. Like,
Yeah. Well, it takes me back to that Robot Chicken G.I. Joe parody where they're making the Cobra guys. And they'll go, Hail Cobra. Yeah, fine. Yeah, Hail Cobra. Sure, whatever. And he's talking to the guys like, Hail Cobra. Hail Cobra.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, Hail, bro. It's like, wait a minute. What did he say? Because they say it so goddamn often.
I know. It was supposed to be like a war cry.
I guess, but I mean...
But you're right. They totally water it down in this movie. They're like, oh, if we don't... It's almost like they had a timer. If we don't say it every 90 seconds, one or the other, then we're going to lose them.
Yeah. I know. They're contractually obligated to put in a Yo Joe or a Hail Cobra every scene, I guess. At least one in every scene.
Yeah, it was meant to be more like Avengers Assemble, right? Where you only did it at key times.
Well, when you were celebrating something or telling, like charge or something, but
Yeah, exactly.
like they walk into, they would walk into a room, yo Joe. Anyway, did you get the thing on my desk? Okay, all right, I'll see you later, yo Joe. All right,
Yo Joe, can I borrow this pencil? Cool, thanks, Yo Joe.
yeah, exactly. It's like aloha. It's like hello and goodbye.
Maybe that's the real reason why Falcon was court-martialed.
You didn't say yo
Jinx.
Joe enough.
He slapped Jinx on the ass and didn't say Yo Joe.
yeah. Maybe if he said yo Joe, they wouldn't have a problem with
it. You're insubordinate. You're wild card. And you don't say Yo Joe enough.
Yeah, and that was the other thing, is that this storyline is so cliche. The young kid comes in. It's the story of the Transformers, essentially.
Yeah.
Young kid, hotshot, doesn't know any responsibility, fucks up, and then later on he saves the day. And
that's right. He's cocky, but then has to be humbled. And
yeah, they lose his mentor.
Yeah, come back and he becomes a better man.
Like I knew how this movie was going to end when he got court-martialed, and I was like, oh, okay, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Then the big battle scene at the end is just nothing but laser blasts.
And Sergeant Slaughter dropping the elbow on Nemesis Enforcer.
Oh my God, yes, the big fucking wrestling match.
That's right. Of course they're doing that.
I guess it was new back then, and it was still real. So
that's right. Yeah, this is when kayfabe was still in. So, and of course, this guy's supposed to be tough as nails, right? So he's not just shooting a gun. No, he's using that thing like a kendo stick.
Yeah.
And that's a wrestling joke, not a karate joke, might I add.
Yeah.
Because there's always one around the wrestling ring for no good reason.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll admit there are things that we are not meant to understand in this movie, to be honest. Like, they just want you to eat a whole big bowl of magic beans. Like, how do plants launch themselves into space?
Yeah, thank you. Then I could burn up in the atmosphere?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Were they directly, or were they directly below the ozone hole? You know that famous hole in the ozone they kept telling us about in grade school?
Right. All of that hairspray we used?
Yeah, and the CFCs.
We doomed the world, how Cobra Commander gets turned into a snake, gets bipedal, but can't walk.
Yeah, and after a while he was saying, I used to be a man. I used to be a man. I used to be... Okay, yeah, you used to be a man. Fuck off.
Yeah, why isn't he regressing to the point where he can't say anything?
Yeah. And did he eat Serpentor?
No.
He just...
we last see him fighting one of Serpentor's snakes, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
There was that one that was going to eat or strangle Gung Ho.
I'll trust you. Okay.
Gung Ho, I believe. No, that was Roadblock. Sorry, Roadblock's the guy that carried him out of the prison. Right. They were the only two to make it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of an enemy mine.
So what happened to the other two?
The other two, when they raid that's whatever you want to call it again, with Sergeant Toe, they get liberated then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I couldn't think words for a second. Yeah, so things like that, and I have another note here that says, the 80s, when all it took was one punch to the face.
Yeah.
Unless you're Sergeant Slaughter, and then you can get the shit kicked out of you and still be fine. But did you catch the interrogation of Falcon when they catch him? They're like very lightly. Like, it sounded so weak. Like, I know he's supposed to be really laying into him, but like Serpentor's just like, psh.
Yeah.
He's giving him just a light slap on the cheek, like, good job, buddy.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be interrogating him. It's like, oh, you can't keep up forever. Girl slap, girl slap, girl slap.
Yeah, like limp wrist, kind of girl slap. And I've been thinking, like, well, at this pace, I think he could.
Yeah. I'm like, this. Okay, yeah, he might give up because it gets annoying after a while, yeah.
Yeah, he'll starve to death before, before he gives up the intel. Like, but it's going to take that long. Oh, Okay, so now we're going back to the private facility. I love the line, Cobra will never think to look for the BET in a private facility. And I'm like, really? Because when they show up, there's tanks, fighter jets surrounding it, tons of armed guards. I'm like, you just turned it into another G.I. Joe base. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
There's nothing subtle about this operation. It's not like they had another hidden garage where all the tanks drive
And
out.
why does the civilian fucking facility have a giant fucking bubble thing that lowers into the ground to protect it?
Oh, I want to think this is the facility where it was created. You see this thing? This thing's goddamn dangerous. I've built a protective bubble for it too, in case someone accidentally turned it on. I want my car in the parking lot at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, exactly. I don't know why you would make this. It's so weird. Just free Wi-Fi energy. It's so stupid. Like, even in the 80s, that shouldn't have made any sense. Like, what the fuck?
That there are, believe it or not, concepts in the works right now for that kind of thing, based on Tesla's old designs.
Really?
I've heard of it. Absolutely. There's a company that actually is putting these kind of like pods just underneath the surface of a road, and then there's going to be so it will send electricity wirelessly to the car, and under the car there's a receiver.
What?
So it can actually, yeah, absolutely. Look it up. And then what they'll also act as like a guidance system too, because these will be along different routes, and based on the route that you want to take, it'll just guide you to where you want to go. Self-driving, self-powering cars.
Well, okay.
Now, granted, they have a little bit more control than the BET here.
Yeah, I was going to say, but they're not pulling electricity out of the air.
Yeah, and you know what? Dad with the pacemaker will be safe to drive this thing.
Yeah, if the air energy doesn't just blow him up anyway.
No, and that's the thing, BET, that'd be funny if Heart Attack was there on call. And,
yeah.
It just...
No, you just you get Lifeline. Because, like, wow, bang on that one. Here's the guy who rescues people. Call him Lifeline. Okay.
And yet he doesn't do anything. He's like, I don't have a cure for big snake mouth stab to the heart, so I guess he's going to slip into a coma.
Yeah.
That's Lifeline's big scene.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I love it how quickly he's like, go, Joe.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, he slipped into a coma. I'm like, no, I think he's dead.
Okay, that's the thing. I think that actually the original cut of this, when they the way they did it, he was supposed to die.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely, because all that he slipped into a coma stuff, you don't actually see who says it. It's just kind of an ADR.
Yeah, it's off screen.
Off screen, someone's like, he slipped into a coma. Okay, that's fine. I bet you it didn't test well with audiences. They're like, you know what? You fucking killed Optimus Prime. You're not killing Duke. Fuck off.
Actually, that might make sense based on the information I have later coming up.
So Serpentor, when he gets the BET, doesn't waste any time. As soon as he gets it, he's like, he gets back to base, pulls right up in front of Globulus, and is like, look at the sign of our victory. Click, and he just immediately turns it on. He doesn't wait for like his boss to say, okay, now's the time to turn it on. He's just like, look what we did. Click. What if it was like the wrong time? Like, no, you're gonna fucking ruin everything.
He's kind of like, Daddy, I'm gonna dive. Watch me.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you looking? Look over here. Are you looking?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna do it now. Come on, Dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you notice how small a world this is too?
No.
Like the specifically the Sarge, because they end up they're in like almost a desert. They get into a fight, and they're like, we got to go help the Joes, and then, boom, they're in the Himalayas. And they drove there.
Yeah,
they drove there.
They drove there.
Yeah, that's right. They didn't get dropped off by the plane available for $99.99 at Kmart.
At Kmart.
Oh, yeah, they made some huge planes. Like, the toys were awesome, like an aircraft
Oh, no
carrier.
doubt.
Oh, I love how... So Hawk, the commander, tells Falcon, he's like, you stay at the nest. His plane goes south. Falcon comes in, and he's okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, good. Well, thank God you're here. It's like, what? Okay, you told him to stay. Why aren't you more pissed off at this guy?
Yeah. Oh, but he has to get his redemption, so.
That's right. You were mentioning Jinx and her her training scene.
Yes. Yeah, well, it's just the fact that she fights blind. I'm like, all right, she fights blind. Okay.
I mean, it's to the point where she keeps getting her ass handed to her until she holds herself.
And apparently she's bad luck.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought, but this is a new character because it sounded like everyone knew her and was calling her bad luck for a long time.
Yeah, she was a season 2 add-on.
Okay, so she was there before. They were looking for more than like the ninja characters ended up being very popular. Snake Eyes was like one of the most popular ones. It wasn't like good old square-jawed Duke. It was like the Snake Eye toys were selling out. So they thought, let's bring in more ninja characters. And we saw the results of that in that second G.I. Joe movie, how popular the ninjas were. Yeah.
Yeah, so Jinx was one of them, so they gave her a thing where she's bad luck, and maybe to your point about not letting ladies in the military, maybe they're all Jinxes, just kidding. So yeah, we knew her going into this movie.
Okay.
She wasn't season 1, but she was a season 2, if my memory serves. Yeah.
But what was with Chuckles in the Hawaiian shirt?
New guy, doesn't talk.
Yeah. Even though apparently on his file it says something like he's a great communicator or something like that.
Yeah, that's just played off for jokes. So you call him Chuckles, but he never says anything.
Okay.
And well, that's one thing I know. The only thing I noticed in this movie, like he's a big dude, so he can do stuff, but he doesn't say one word throughout the entire thing. I didn't even think he says "Yo Joe."
No, he doesn't. I don't know how he can be on the team.
He should be sent to the slaughterhouse. I do like when he gets up on top of the helicopter, gives it the old push start.
Right.
Yeah, and then just stays up there, just underneath the rotors.
Yeah.
And he's like, just gets his gun, starts shooting. Like, fuck it, I'm here now. So the big plan here for Cobra was to get the BET, launch the spores, turn on the BET to, I guess, help incubate them in space.
Yes.
And then turn it off at the right time so that the spores drop to Earth. How they don't get fried on reentry, I don't know.
Well, they made it up there, so they obviously can make it back.
Yep. But if you leave the BET on, then you burn them, I guess? Like it's kind of like leaving the oven on?
Yeah, it's another one of those cliche things where it's like, well, if I do it full blast, it'll reverse everything. It's like, what? Okay.
And then this thing, they put it on full power, it explodes like a nuke. Who the fuck built this thing?
Yeah.
This is a dangerous piece of technology. You're just sending wild energy into the air.
Yeah.
And then if you turn it on for too long on the too highest setting, it has a blow up setting.
That's like the what was it in Mr. Nanny, the running machine. The Hulk Hogan's on.
Yeah,
when it had
right.
When it had insane speeds, it's like, why would you put that on there? Why is that even an option? Because if you make the BET put off so much energy, it blows up. Why don't you limit it? Like,
yeah, why don't you put a better regulator there, or
Thank
maybe
you.
not make it at all until you learn how to control this shit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe not put it in the field test until it's ready to go, until it's foolproof.
Oh yeah, and let's let our, I don't know, the nation's top secret military organization. So get all your best soldiers in one area and then turn this bitch on.
Yeah. G.I. Joe is obviously very, very inefficient and just lucky that they're still around at this point. What with their training regimen and their stupidity. Yeah. How they keep winning, I don't know.
Well, okay, I'll give you the first point, but the second part wasn't even them. This is basically just government abuse. Whoever's given the orders down to Colonel Hawk there about, all right, take the Joes out, turn this damn thing on. Like, who's given that order? That's the idiot right there. Get all of our fighting force to guard this thing. Oh yeah, and have them field test it while you're out there.
Yeah.
If I'm Hawk, I'm like, sir, what do you mean field test it?
Send some jugheads from the academy. Send them out there in case something goes wrong. Yeah, you don't lose your big guys.
Yeah, let the dorks do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, this is who's going to fight back Cobra if you blow us all to hell.
Thank you. Watching this movie, I'm so glad I didn't watch G.I. Joe back in the day.
That's the thing. This is not really a good representation of the show, to be honest. And it's weird saying that because the movie's supposed to be the culmination of all of your awesomeness that you're selling for $9.99 available at Kmart.
Yeah. Like, I'm really surprised Michael Bay hasn't made a movie out of G.I. Joe. This seems right up his alley, right?
And you know what? I was thinking that actually weeks before I even thought about doing this movie, was he got the wrong franchise given to him.
Oh, yeah.
Have a plot, like, his G.I. Joe, I think, would have been better than the one that we got, the first one.
Sure.
You give that to Michael Bay. Let someone else do Transformers.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg.
Sure. Yeah. Let Spielberg do that. But Michael Bay, this was the thing for him. You could have had all the unique characters like Transformers did, and it's a real big U.S. Army is awesome.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, all the American flags flying in the background just of this cartoon movie.
Yeah, that's right. And you could have got The Rock probably for episode 1.
Probably.
You could have had Roadblock right from the start.
Yeah.
Because, let's face it, that first Transformers movie kind of is G.I. Joe and Transformers. Because the American military is right in the middle of all that mess, right?
Yep.
And you had your kind of guys that were kind of... You had your Duke analog. You had then other guys that like were kind of... had their own little ticks. Like, it's a kind of a lowered version.
Yeah.
It essentially was kind of like a G.I. Joe unit messing around with the Transformers, and they developed their own special weapons to fight the Transformers. Like, come on, this is the...
It is pretty much G.I. Joe, yeah.
He kind of took it anyway, you know what I mean? So why didn't he get
true.
this right from go?
That's true.
That would have been my, or is it for Transformers 1, by the way. Michael Bay's audition for G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, the movie.
Yeah.
Well, just a couple of things first. When Sergeant Slaughter uses the term "ditty bag" to illustrate Lieutenant Falcon's pass-fail, ditty is actually military jargon for do-it-yourself.
Oh.
So that's an actual thing.
Cool.
This movie was intended to have a theatrical release. However, the Transformers and My Little Pony movies, both released in the previous year, underperformed in theaters. This led to the decision to having G.I. Joe movie a direct-to-video release instead.
Mm-hmm.
Hasbro was also planning to make a movie for Gem and the Holograms, the cartoon show, but financial failures for the two aforementioned films caused them to cancel the film altogether. And well, we all know how well the remake went. So
yeah, that was probably a good call.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you didn't have these big 24-screen multiplexes back then.
No.
And they weren't all over the place.
Yeah,
right?
if your movie theater had 8 theaters, it was a big theater.
That's right. And if you had more than one in your city, you're in a city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably had a population of over 1 million people, so.
Something like that, yeah. So it wasn't always easy to get to the theaters. And that's the thing. And the idea of, I think, a whole franchise really wasn't being explored the way it is now.
No, God, no. It wasn't cool back then.
No.
No, you just made individual movies and then hope they did well.
Well, and actually to that point, if you look at the Pokemon movies.
Yeah.
Right? They got that following through their TV show and every other merchandise piece you can imagine, but still, when it came time, they're like, let's go to the big screen, and then they succeeded.
Yeah.
87 wasn't the time for that, apparently, so.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned for Pokemon. So, as always on this show, we try to find the real story behind the story, Mark.
Oh, I only have one for this one.
Okay.
And maybe I think this was something that's been brought out of my own past here. Little me probably got this subliminal message. Or is it an anti-environmental terrorist message? So, it's against the environmental terrorists.
Okay.
This message produced by Big Oil to reinforce that gas-driven machines rule and organic machine monsters drool.
True. The big machine they do to provide free energy fails, so...
No, I'm saying that they are pro-technology.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, keep driving your tanks into battle. Don't go get those weird monsters.
That's what I mean, but like Big Oil won't doesn't want a BET to
That's
exist
right.
in real life, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. The BET. That's abhorrent. No way.
Yeah. I have two. I have, or is it Poison Ivy's biggest wet dream?
Points.
Or is it macho quips and show your penis moments punctuated with overzealous American patriotism? So essentially a Trump speech.
We need to build a wall around Cobra.
Cannot trust Cobra. They're bad news.
We can't trust Cobra Law and their associates.
Yeah, I'm placing a ban on all Cobra Law refugees.
That's right. Yeah. If they say la 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 on the way in, don't let them in.
Don't let him in. Fire his ass.
I'm going to the Himalayas personally to help build a wall.
No more Cobra Law football players. They should all be fired. Yeah. Idiot. Oh, well. Well, that's going to about do it for G.I. Joe the movie. I'm Sean Taylor.
And I mean Mark So Command Serpentor.
Oh, my God. Fuck. Join us next time when we'll take a look at the story of a secret government agency trying to keep the world safe from hot pants. They are the first, the last, and the only line of defense against the worst fashion in the universe. They are the men in slacks.